Blockers was one of those movies where I saw the trailer and I went, nope, I'm not going to see that. There is no way I'm going to see that. And then one of those friends pulls out the, but I went and seen that movie with you, so you really kind of need to. And you're forced to go and see a movie that you really do not want to see. And it turns out to be something that actually is better than the trailer makes out to be. A lot of the humour in this movie is R-rated, so I can understand why they couldn't put it into the movie's trailer, or why, even if it was, the context wouldn't land 100%, because you don't see the full context of the jokes. The basic premise is about 3 teenage girls who are going to prom night, who make this sex pact that they're going to lose their virginity. And then we have the 3 parents who discover this and decide that they want to get to their daughters before they make the biggest mistake of their life, as they perceive it to be. And that's pretty much the movie boiled down to the storyline. And the storyline is pretty inconsequential. It's the thing that kind of slows these movies down. And you've probably seen movies like this 100 times before. But it gets by on the characters' jokes and situations that they're put in, not by the storyline. Whenever the storyline hits, it's one of those things that feels necessary, even though we don't want it in the movie, and probably the filmmakers don't want to put it in the movie, but they need to have a connective tissue between all these funny segments. And that's the best thing about the movie. It is genuinely funny. There is several laugh out loud moments. There is characters that you really do get to learn a lot about. You get the parents who are kind of one-dimensional, and then you have the daughters who are 3-dimensional. You get to see a lot more of them throughout the movie, even though the movie's not 100% focused on them. And you feel like they're almost a little bit more adult than the adults. There is several laugh out loud jokes. I thought the characters were great. I like the fact that John Cena was in this movie, which I was dreading, to be fair, but it turns out that he's playing somebody almost the opposite of the way he looks. He looks like a tough guy, muscle bound, but in this he is very sensitive. He is not really self-assured, which is a little bit twist on what you would expect this character to be, and it fits perfectly, and he actually pulls it off by some good moments in this movie where I thought, you know what, I'm going to go with it. Blockers, way better than it should have been. It's a movie I had a lot of fun with, a lot of jokes, which I could recount to you now, but some guy on the internet telling you jokes just isn't that funny. So I can say that this is worth checking out. If you don't make it to the cinema, it's no big loss, but definitely if it appears on Netflix, Amazon Prime, whatever video on demand streaming service you use, I think it's definitely worth your time in checking out. There is lots of jokes in this thing, and the 3 lead actors of Leslie Mann, John Cena and Ike Barinholtz are all tremendous, and they all work together really well. Leslie Mann's probably the sort of biggest actress or actor in the movie, and focused by these other 2 who are really pretty good. John Cena is actually way better a comedic actor than I expected him to be, even though he's been in other comedic roles, but they've all been small parts here and there. The movie kind of relies on him, and he does really well when he gets himself into some real fun situations as well, especially the beer chugging one, which I thought was particularly funny. Blockers for me was a surprise. It's not a great movie, it's not a bad movie, but I was entertained the whole time I was there, which is why I gave it a 3 out of 5. It's not too bad. Probably a little bit forgettable, but probably something that I will put on again at some other time. I'd love to know your thoughts on Blockers. Let me know in the comment box below what you thought of it, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.